Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, focused himself through the practice of Stoicism. Stoicism is a philosophical school of thought that emphasizes rationality, virtue, and self-discipline. Here are some ways Marcus Aurelius focused himself. Meditations. He wrote a series of personal writings, known as the Meditations, which were essentially a journal of his thoughts and reflections. Writing down his thoughts helped him clarify his thinking and maintain focus on his Stoic principles. This message describes how Marcus Aurelius wrote a collection of personal writings called Meditations. These writings served as a form of journal where he recorded his thoughts and reflections. The act of writing down his thoughts had a dual purpose. Clarifying thinking, writing allowed him to organize and clarify his thoughts. It provided a structured way to explore his ideas and beliefs, helping him gain a deeper understanding of his own thinking. Maintaining focus on Stoic principles. Through this journaling process, he could keep his focus on the Stoic principles and philosophy that guided his life. It served as a constant reminder of his values and helped him stay aligned with the tenets of Stoicism. In summary, Marcus Aurelius used his meditations as a tool for introspection, self-improvement, and as a means to reinforce his commitment to Stoicism by documenting his thoughts and reflections. Stoic philosophy. He followed Stoic principles, which encouraged living in accordance with nature, accepting things that cannot be changed, and focusing on what is within one's control. This philosophy helped him maintain mental clarity and emotional balance. This explains that Marcus Aurelius adhered to Stoic philosophy, which is characterized by several key principles. Living in accordance with nature. Stoicism teaches the importance of aligning one's life with the natural order of the universe. This involves accepting the inherent order of things and not resisting it, which helps individuals find tranquility and purpose in their actions. Accepting the inevitable. Stoics emphasize the importance of accepting events and circumstances that are beyond one's control, instead of dwelling on things that cannot be changed. They advocate focusing on how one responds to those events. Focus on what's within one's control. A central tenet of Stoicism is the idea that individuals should concentrate their efforts and attention on what they can control, their thoughts, actions, and responses. By doing so, they can maintain a sense of agency and inner peace. Mental clarity and emotional balance. By following these Stoic principles, Marcus Aurelius was able to maintain mental clarity and emotional balance, acceptance of the natural course of events, and a focus on personal agency helped him navigate life's challenges with equanimity. In essence, Stoic philosophy provided Marcus Aurelius with a practical framework for approaching life, enabling him to cultivate mental clarity and emotional equilibrium by living in harmony with nature and concentrating on the aspects of life he could influence. Self-examination. Marcus Aurelius practiced self-examination and introspection regularly. He examined his thoughts and actions, seeking to align them with Stoic values and virtue. This message highlights Marcus Aurelius's practice of self-examination and introspection as a key aspect of his life. Self-examination. Marcus Aurelius engaged in regular self-reflection and self-analysis. This involved a deep and honest look at his thoughts, emotions, and actions. Alignment with Stoic values. One of the primary purposes of his self-examination was to ensure that his thoughts and actions were in harmony with Stoic principles and values. He sought to live in accordance with the ethical and virtuous guidelines of Stoicism. Seeking virtue. Through this process, Marcus Aurelius aimed to cultivate virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. He used self-examination as a tool to assess his progress in developing these qualities. In summary, self-examination was a fundamental practice for Marcus Aurelius. It allowed him to continuously assess and refine his character, ensuring that his thoughts and actions aligned with the Stoic philosophy he embraced, and helping him grow as a person of virtue and wisdom. Memento mori. He often reminded himself of the impermanence of life and the inevitability of death. This perspective helped him maintain a sense of focus on what truly mattered in life. This message conveys the concept of memento mori, which means remember you must die. It describes how the person mentioned regularly reflects on the fleeting nature of life and the certainty of death. This mindset serves as a powerful reminder to stay focused on what truly holds significance in life, emphasizing the importance of prioritizing meaningful experiences and values over trivial matters. Control of desires. He practiced self-control, particularly in managing his desires and impulses. By doing so, he could maintain focus on his goals and values without being swayed by fleeting pleasures. This message discusses the practice of self-control, with a particular emphasis on managing desires and impulses. The individual mentioned employs self-discipline to resist immediate temptations and maintain their focus on long-term goals and core values. This approach allows them to avoid being easily influenced by momentary pleasures or distractions, ultimately helping them lead a more purposeful and goal-oriented life. Adversity as training. Marcus Aurelius viewed challenges and adversity as opportunities for personal growth and character development. This mindset helped him stay focused and resilient in the face of difficulties. This message highlights Marcus Aurelius's perspective on adversity, which he saw as a form of training. Instead of viewing challenges negatively, he saw them as opportunities for personal growth and the development of one's character. This mindset enabled him to maintain focus and resilience when confronted with difficulties, emphasizing the importance of using life's challenges as a means to become a stronger and more resilient individual. Duty and virtue. He believed in fulfilling his duty as a Roman emperor and as a human being, guided by the principles of virtue. This sense of duty provided him with a clear focus on his responsibilities. This message underscores an individual's commitment to both duty and virtue. The person in question believed in fulfilling their responsibilities as a Roman emperor and as a human being, guided by virtuous principles. This strong sense of duty served as a clear and unwavering focus, motivating them to carry out their obligations with integrity and in alignment with ethical values.